Hey everybody, my name is Bob Trezise, and I'm President and CEO of Lansing Economic Area Partnership, LEAP, which represents Ingham, Meaton, and Clinton County, our global Lansing community, and we do economic development projects and initiatives for our entire region while we're reaching out to the entire world to bring projects here. And it's my pleasure to speak with you for 6 or 7 minutes. We have a number of interesting topics and projects to talk about today, so let's get right with it. First of all, I want to mention to everybody that a great partnership led by the Michigan Economic Development Corporation has been put together with LEAP and with the Lansing Regional Chamber of Commerce. And this is a major procurement day here in Greater Lansing. It's going to be held on April 18th at the Lansing Center. Now, we have 15 of the biggest and best kinds of businesses and organizations lined up and pledged to be available to talk business, to talk contracts with our businesses from around the Greater Lansing community. And it ranges from Michigan State University to the state of Michigan to AF Group to MSU Federal Credit Union to LAFQ and many other companies and organizations. It's a great opportunity to do new business for our businesses from our region. But you have to go to our website, to purelansing.com, or to email brent@purelansing.com. And that's how you get the correct information, because you have to be a approved registered applicant, and you need to do that by March 13th. And then the Michigan Economic Development Corporation analyzes all of those applications and does a big selection process and gets all of the businesses in there for one-on-one connections to the right companies and the right type of business within those companies and organizations to make contracts, hopefully. So it's our absolute procurement summit, and it's on April 18th, and we're really pleased with the MEDC and the Lansing Regional Chamber of Commerce to be partnering this important day. So I want to talk hotels a little bit. Most people read in the newspaper over the last week that the Radisson Group has exercised their right per their agreement and terminated the non-compete clause and the rest of the agreement that existed for the final year between Radisson and the city of Lansing. Number one, I want to point out that this agreement and the Radisson deal was put together 25 or so years ago when downtown Lansing was really, really down and out. And I think it's important to understand that context. That these investors and developers were willing to come in at a very, very difficult time and put a hotel, the first hotel, into our capital city of Michigan, into the downtown. And so I want to thank them, and we look forward to them being an important part of our future here in Lansing. Part of that agreement was that the city could not assist, i.e. incentivize other hotels over the last 20 years. So essentially we have had only one hotel in downtown. And obviously from a competitive standpoint, to serve our convention business better, to serve our corporations better, we need more hotels. We must be the only medium-sized capital city in America that only has one hotel. And so this is going to be a big moment for us. Right now we're working with multiple developers on the possibilities of significant hotels in our downtown already. So this is a good thing. It's going to be good for everybody. I really believe that our convention business is already very good, but it can be great is if we had more hotel rooms within a walkable distance of the convention center. If we do that, we're going to land a lot more big conventions. And if we do that, not only are we going to fill up all of the Radisson and the new hotels in downtown, but all the hotels additionally around our entire region. So it's going to be good for everybody, and LEAP looks forward to working on those projects. We had a lot of fun this week too. We administer the City of Lansing's Arts Impact Program. And this is a partnership with the Arts Council of Greater Lansing. As usual, they're awesome in all the work that they do for the arts community throughout the region. And we want to thank Mayor Bonero and the City Council for continuing to budget $130,000 a year focused on arts and culture in the City of Lansing. Again, LEAP administers this program. And we had a big day with some announcements. There were other great announcements for other groups like Lansing Symphony and the Lansing Art Gallery. But we were there to really make two big announcements. Mayor Bonero announced and unveiled the brain, I guess we're calling it, which will become quickly, I think, across the entire state of Michigan, an iconic piece of artwork on Michigan Avenue, right at Museum Drive entranceway, across from the Lansing Center, where the Riverwalk Theater is, where Impression 5 is, REO Museum, the River Trail. It's a beautiful road, but we need to point people that way. And this brain is going to act as a wayfinding site. It's huge. And you can see the brain working. It's mechanical. You can see it working, and it works all the way down Museum Drive. It's going to be amazing. I absolutely predict that visitors here from around the state are going to be at the Capitol. They're going to look down Michigan Avenue and say, we got to walk down a couple blocks and take a picture in front of that really weird and great thing. So it's a lot of fun. Mayor Venero also announced the second $75,000 Art Impact Grant, which is for Southwest City of Lansing, which is a great thing. They selected 2 artists in the community, and it's going to be absolutely phenomenal, and it's going to center around Pleasant Grove Homes area. It's a lot of money. It will be a big art project. The community will be completely involved from Southwest Michigan in putting together their vision and working with those artists. So it's going to be really cool, and it really represents placemaking, and we believe that placemaking leads to talent, and talent leads to business, and then the circle goes business back to placemaking. You have this wheel. As long as you have an aggressive economic development toolbox as the hub of that wheel is the future of economic development. That is the formula for successful global economic development, and that certainly is what our region is all about. And along those lines, with economic incentives, I had the real honor this week to testify, be the lead testifier, I guess, at a Senate committee hearing. Senator Horn was the chair from Saginaw, and this was a discussion about the Michigan Thrive Coalition's bills, I should say, that makes some important adjustments to the brownfield program in the state of Michigan. It's a very limited, contained program. It's been carefully put together by Democrats and Republicans alike, and with the governor's office, the MEDC, and major developers from east and west side of the state and throughout the state of Michigan. We need a little juice. We need a little help. We're being even more competitive when we're competing for developers to do big projects on extraordinarily difficult sites. That's what we're talking about here. You might reflect upon the power station project in downtown Lansing that we all did 10 years ago. An impossible project to put together, and it just required quite a few incentives to make it a go. Of course, the benefits are huge and way outweigh any costs of the incentives. As you can see with our power station downtown, it generated all kinds of buildings around it, property values going up, all kinds of new retail businesses on Washington Square, hundreds of new apartment buildings, a beautiful new river trail which is used night and day, every day of the week, by everybody under the sun. I mean, the entire area has dramatically improved because of that project. We want to do more of those, and this bill allows us in a very appropriate and, again, kind of contained way. There will only be a few of them allowed, these projects allowed each year, but very, very important for communities across the state to have access to this new tool, I hope, to allow us to do good things for families and communities. So look for the Michigan Thrive Coalition, support it, and let's do good for Michigan once again. Finally, just as a reminder to all our LEAP members, all 76 or nearly 80 board members of LEAP now, our board meeting is Tuesday, February 14th, Valentine's Day. Where else would you like to spend Valentine's Day but with your LEAP family? And we're going to have a great board meeting at AF Group's headquarters, national headquarters in downtown Lansing. It's going to be very interesting. We're going to have a terrific presentation on our regional new economy division work. We're going to look at our final year-end numbers for 2016 and talk about a lot of other important economic development activities. So look forward to seeing all our LEAP members there. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you next week.